Hey, this is Paul. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can reallocate material certs that you received on one job, and then later you found some material in stock that you want to use those certs for a new job in the future. So here on my screen, I have a work order. This work order, so let me back up for a second. In ProShop, there's two different methods for assigning and allocating material to a work order. We have what we call our part stock method. That is more of an ad hoc method where you can decide or assign, hey, I need some material. I'm just going to buy it and use it up on this job. I might have some remnants, but my plan is to just buy it and use it. I'm not going to inventory this item as an inventory type of item. There's no part number for it. So in this example, we just bought some 6061 round bar, okay? If I click on this little icon here, it shows me what we bought. In this case, we bought 15 pieces of material from Castle Metals on this vendor PO. If I just open up that in a separate tab, here's the PO that we issued to Castle Metals. There's 15 pieces. We received it, inspected it, released it. Right over here where we have our work order number, this is the work order that we were just on, work order 1839. And we used 11 pieces for that job. So there were actually 4 pieces left over for the shop. This is what it will look like in PO as it sort of allocates that material. So it only allocated the cost of 11 of them to that original job. And if I now want to use up 4 of these in the future, I can just manually come onto this PO and replace this word shop with a new PO number. I'm sorry, work order number, new work order number. And as soon as I do that, it will automatically link the cost of those 4 pieces to the job. It will tie these certs. So if I see this in the cert column, if I click this, I can see what the certs were. It will tie those certs to that new work order, whether it's a week later, a month later, or a year later. Those certs will always be attached and retained for that new job in the future. So the other method is if we are using inventoried material. So on this work order here, I don't have that little material icon, but you do see this bomb icon here. So if I click on this, we can see that we have, in this case, this 5/8 AccuRod material. So if I click on this, I can see this is my inventory item. This is managed in our COTS module, which stands for commercial off the shelf. So this is an off the shelf item we're buying. Here's a purchase order we bought 50 bars on, and we used 30 bars up on this work order. If I go into this work order here, into the vendor PO, excuse me, you'll see it basically says the same thing as the other one did. I used 30 pieces for this work order, and I have 20 left over in the shop. On an inventory item, I do not need to manually go type into here. In fact, I wouldn't. What I would do is if I had this material on the BOM of some other work order, when I assigned those 20 pieces or 10 pieces or whatever is remaining, it would automatically link those certs and the traceability of that from inventory into that new work order. So that's how we handle assigning material that you already have in inventory to a brand new job in the future. Hope that was helpful. Thanks.